So it's been a pretty extraordinary midday. We spotted our first polar bear just before lunch. That polar bear turned into a mother with two first-year cubs. Pretty darn good.
We left, came back as we've gotten closer in, and you can now really clearly see her like walking across like kind of the more flat terrain, and they had sort of like lost sight of where the cubs had gone, and I just saw like this little like black thing moving, and I realized that the cubs had gotten into a mud pit and were fighting in the mud pit, and they would climb out of the mud pit and they would fight each other on the edge of the mud pit, and then would push the other one in and then leap in after it, and then they would climb out and do it again. And then finally you could see Mom was getting too far away, and so you could just see these two horribly muddy little cubs like racing across after her. It was very reminiscent of our dogs at home. Dogs at home. We're like, oh, we're in trouble now. We have to go. I'm an artist and a biologist, so this is like kind of a twofold item for me. But as a scientist, it's incredible to get to see such a unique and singular landscape. Like this area of the world is unparalleled, and it still feels so pristine, and like especially in lieu of the fact that, I mean, you know, the planet's changing and this is never going to be the same, and getting to see them here where they live in their home and not seeing them, you know, in captivity is just like, oh man, it's awesome. It's really, truly incredible. I would rate that definitely up there, like top 3 life experiences, like unparalleled.